Hello everybody, it's strawberry season and not necessarily my most favorite jam to make, because my most favorite jam to make is apricot jam, but this comes a close second. They are fragrant, they are beautiful, they are firm. Now it's really cold outside. It feels like there's snow coming, so snow and strawberries don't really go together. But we're in Cape Town, one just never knows with the weather. But it's time to make strawberry jam. And my recipe is simple. Equal quantities of fruit to sugar. Now strawberries are very low in pectin. And pectin is the substance that helps a jam set. So I don't use any special sugar. I just use normal granulated sugar. But to add, to help it along, some lemon, because that helps it set without having to cook it for ages. Because the longer you cook it, the more the fruit breaks down, and I do like a whole fruit strawberry jam, but also the flavor changes, and I want to try and preserve most of this beautiful strawberry flavor. So it's quite simple, equal quantities of fruit to sugar. You don't have to do that, that's how I do it. You can reduce the amount of sugar, but that's what I like. And all I do is I pick off the tops, and if they're quite big, I will cut them in half. Now the other thing to making jam, which is very, very important, there are a few important steps, but the first one is rather use a pot that is larger and shallower as opposed to a pot that is deeper. Your jam is going to take longer to cook, so it's better to make smaller quantities in a larger pot. Far easier. I know, I've learnt it throughout the years. So all I'm going to do is pick off the tops, and if they're small, I leave them whole. And if they're big, like that one, I cut it in half. And what I like to do is, I like to prepare them in the pot, throw the sugar over, and let them sit almost overnight. In fact, I do let it sit overnight. The juices are drawn out. And it just, for me, I think it produces a far nicer jam. So I'm going to be here destalking strawberries, and I'll show it to you at the end of this. So I've destalked my beautiful strawberries, and they're in the pot with the sugar on top. I have kept a beautiful little bowl here for dessert for tonight, so that will go to one side. So to this, I'm actually going to add some of the beautiful lemon peel, just to give it another take. It's fresh, it's a little bit citrusy, and really I am just taking the top layer. Just a few slivers, and then I am going to be squeezing the juice on top. And these lemons are still so nice and juicy because we're coming out of winter. We're actually going into spring. One wouldn't really know that if you were here right now because it's that cold. But anyway, so I've got beautiful juicy lemons. And this is going to help my jam set. Most berries, in fact, are very, very low in pectin. So I know in some countries you can buy sugar that has got added pectin. I always worry about stuff like that because I think if you can use it naturally, that's far better. So for whatever berry jam I make, I always add lemon juice. Let's just fish out these few pips. And because I've got almost 2 kilos of strawberries in here, I'm going to use 2 lemons. You know, a fork works very well to get all the juice out of a lemon. Look at that. So this is going to sit on my kitchen counter overnight. It doesn't have to go into the fridge because it is quite cold. And tomorrow I will start the cooking process. And of course then there's the whole process of sterilizing the jars. So jam making is a long process, but it is so rewarding, so very rewarding. And I love doing it. The smell right now is strawberries and lemon, which is a beautiful combination. And I know that tomorrow I have to take some of these strawberries and sugar mixture out of here because this pot is really full. But for now, it's going to sit in here until tomorrow morning. And it is going to be beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. My jam's kind of halfway there. And I needed to take it off the stove because I've got other stuff to cook. But I can't help myself. Look at that color. Look at that color. And I'm just going to put that right there and have a taste. It's still runny, but I'm going to have a taste because I can't help myself. It's hot. It's beautiful. It is so strawberry. Oh, that's delicious. Just delicious.